As a private marketing consultant, I was hired by Chobani's to help them with their new product development and implementing that. The chief marketing and brand officer told me that he wanted to inspire his consumers to eat yogurt throughout the day and increase per capita consumption. Now, as I examined this case, there were 5 basic options that I had to choose from. The first that I discussed with the CMO is to compete with the ice cream market share, and Chobani would develop a pudding-like substance where they would have flavors like chocolate chunk, raspberry chocolate chip, and more to get into that sector of the market. The next option that we went over is Chobani's Kitchen, which is a whole milk yogurt for use in recipes and baking goods that would encourage others to use Chobani product in their everyday life. Another option that we went through and I examined was for customers who like to eat oatmeal or protein bars. Chobani would offer a Greek yogurt oats, which would be a product blended with fruit as well as whole grain steel oats. Now, as you can tell, we went very into detail on all of these products because this decision can shape Chobani for years to come. Another option that we went over was Chobani's Kids, which would be a mix of low-fat, hormone-free Greek yogurt and fruit that would encourage not only just having snacks, but actually having Chobani at meal times as well. And the last option that we went over is Chobani's branded savory dips targeted towards customers who like to normally have a hummus or guacamole and target them. Now, through working with the CMO and the marketing team, we went through each of these steps and weighed the pros and cons. We had our test marketing and we looked at which ones would be beneficial for the company as a whole. Now, in my professional opinion, the first 2 should have priority over all the others and should be implemented as quickly as possible because this is in the best interest of the company. The first one, to have pudding-like yogurt, this would be a great option for Chobani's because they would be able to have they would be able to get into this ice cream market, something that they are not in at all, which would be a big step for them. They would not be going too far out of their market share spectrum because they do not want to go into areas that they have no reach in and areas that they do not have any experience in as well. So that's why the ice cream market is great, because lots of folks enjoy frozen yogurt and they would easily transition into this market and be one of the world's producing leaders of this program for this ice cream like substance like they are with their current yogurts. And it'd be very easy to implement as well. And that's the best thing with each of these products is we wanted to look at what would be beneficial and profitable, and we look specifically at the financial impact each of these would have on the company. Now, the next one is the Chobani's Kitchen, where it takes the yogurt and it puts it into everyday life where parents and moms and dads and individuals can use it in their cooking. Chobani's up to this point has never been used as a cooking ingredient, and so this would be a very, very great resource for them to tap into. Chobani's whole milk would be great because individuals currently, especially millennials, are looking for newer and healthier alternatives rather than their current milk that is very unhealthy at majority of all grocery stores. And so it would not only be useful for baking goods and recipes, but it would be useful for everyday life as well. This would also partner very well in the area of the individuals who like to bodybuild, because this would be great to use with protein powders because it is a thick substance for them to do that. And so through analyzing all of these, kind of what I had told the CMO is that in order to implement this well, Chobani needs to take active steps to engage the consumers. The pudding yogurt, they need to put near ice cream aisles, and they need to get incentives for the current consumers and the current market share to want to go try their new products, give them discounts, give them free trials, things like that, especially with the second product as well, being the whole milk, and tapping into that new spectrum that they've never been a part of. So because these issues are so complex, I advise Chobani's to keep me in working with them and in the loop on everything, in order that we have an effective and efficient implementation of these new products.